Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Honeydew Acres. Today we're going to install a couple of nukes and possibly split one of our hives. So join along as we do some beekeeping today. All right, so we got our nuke boxes here. Take a look at them. This is the Long Hive that we went ahead and built over winter. We took a couple of frames that have some honey and everything else in them already, some space for them to expand, put them into the hive. Now we'll go ahead and add these in.
Take a bite. Oh, get good.
You got stung already?
Oh my butt. Well, I've got some pretty good smells. Yeah, I have handled so the last 10 days that it.
Well, they're definitely irritated.
But they don't like the right.
No.
Main thing we're looking for will be how much brood do we have, and we want to see if we have any queen cells yet. If we do, we'll smash them, get them out of there. Keep them swarming right away because I like producing nukes that are packed full of bees. There's some queen cups.
So yeah, I see a cup on there. This
They are
here,
dry.
those are queen cups.
If they were elongated and had jelly in them, then they would be queen cells. But we could knock those down, but they'll just replace them tonight as soon as it gets dark. So there's your first one.
Not happy.
I have found not like going for a ride as much as you, especially in the back of a truck bouncing over tracks.
Ooh, some nice pollen.
Yep, there's pollen. You've got lots of kept brood. You've got eggs in between. That's more brood, and you can tell that they've already hatched out.
Right there's your queen.
And right there's the queen. There's the little lady, so let's just put this one in here. Same thing, that one had a couple queen cups on it, but no queen cells. Very good, you've gotten better at spotting queens. See what I mean about lots and lots of brood?
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is going to pop and explode in the next 6 days.
Oh yeah.
And she's gone back where the ones have already hatched are backfilled with eggs, larvae, and pupa. So good. That fits in there just like a glove.
Almost like it was designed for it. Almost like the people building it knew what they were doing.
So, got brood, got eggs again, got larvae, and cells on the bottom.
Not on the top, anyways. I didn't see the other side. Nope.
This thing is going to double in size within 10 days.
Well, I certainly hope they like their new home.
I talked to them about it last night.
Okay, good.
They were pretty excited.
You talked it up.
Yeah, I did.
I was like a luxury condo.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this hive actually, and hopefully it works out good. And like we said before, we can build a couple more of them.
You've got stores, not a lot. They're working it. and and this is all pollen, a little bit of nectar thrown in, and bee breath.
Cool.
That makes me. That means this side here is about to be done.
said before, we've got multiple frames that have pollen, nectar, and capped over honey already. So they'll have plenty of resources right off the bat. Those are the
That is
ones.
a heavy frame.
Yeah, those two are fully capped.
Okay, girls.
You don't want the honey ones over there, no?
No, that way you can take it.
Well, I figured they'd just make sure it was cleaned up and
Oh, well, you know.
good to
Yeah.
go. And I don't really care, honestly. So I won't be pulling any honey off until probably 2 months from now.
Big one to start with. What you may need to do in 10 days is go in here where we started the honey.
Yep.
Take it over, slide it over a couple spots, and put a couple empty frames in there,
Yep.
or drawn out frames, because she's going to need, if she's anything like her mom, tons of room to lay.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll probably put some completely. Well, I got a couple drawn out ones I can put in, and then I'll put in probably 4 or 5 completely empty ones, so that way they can start working on it.
okay.
Cool.
So there's one done.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
See why I like these things?
I know.
I mean, that's how hard it is. I mean, we're done.
Yeah, and don't even have to open these ones up.
Yep. And here, it's a great place to keep your smoker, so it's always out here. Just make sure it's out first. And extra wax and crap, you can throw it in there.
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure it's out, because that would not be good.
That would not be
You'd
good.
have one less hive.
They were already building out here.
They need room.
They need room. They need it right now. So I start worrying about them.
We're gonna get it.
That's got brood in it. Oh, man, she's all the way out to the end frame. And that one's got pollen, so that's perfect. All right. There.
Putting them in the middle of the hive. And you want to keep them all clustered together too, so that way they stay warm and keep the brood going. Ooh, look at all the brood on that one.
Capped, uncapped, and eggs.
And some queen cells or queen cups.
Take a look in there. They got anything in them?
Empty. They're all empty.
Okay. Again, we could take those down, but they'd replace them tonight. They know what time of year it is.
Mm-hmm. Haven't seen her yet.
It's pretty. Fantastic.
Nice.
You like that? No wonder she was already out laying on that end frame.
Might have something.
Okay. Anything in it?
Nope. It's empty.
Go ahead and squash it. Probably being up there. All right. Okay, what about anything down on the bottom that's got anything in it?
Come on, get out of there. Does not look like that has anything.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah. Boy, they were really ready for room. Installed one yesterday. It was so busy, so packed that it was hard to control enough to get them in the new hive. The guy was like, I don't know if I'm up to this. And I'm like, a little late now. All right, you got a little bit of drone brood on this one.
I was gonna say, I see drones, all drone brood.
Lots of eggs. This entire top over here is eggs. Down through the middle is larvae. There's your queen in the bottom right corner.
See,
Right next to the
oh,
front.
yep, right there.
Yep.
Right there's the queen.
Let me get her. I'll put her in here so she doesn't get any wild ideas. This seems to be a little bit calmer group than that last one. The mother of these queens, one that I got in a crop out last year in North Hudson. And I knew when I saw her that I wanted to graft off her. Got a little bit of everything on this one. You've got new larvae, you've got pollen, you've got nectar, and over here you've got all nectar and pollen. Perfect. They'll be laying. I mean, she was so out of room that she wasn't even eating. So let's try to give her frames that are kind of close to empty.
Yep, and I got some over in the stack right here.
Yeah, those two are perfect. On the side of that mass. Feels funny. Nothing on it.
Yeah, this one's got some stuff in it, but
Well,
it's got stuff in both corners. This is the empty side.
okay. I can build on this. Those pigs are still just digging a hole.
Hmm?
Those pigs are still just digging a hole.
Yep. All right, so what are we doing?
You want to split this one.
Yep.
So this one has a queen in it.
Yes.
Lots of brood.
Yes.
Lots of bees.
Yes.
All right. Well, we have a new queen in a queen cage. The bees are already looking at it. So we're going to go in here. Is this queen marked?
No.
All right, we need to go into here, find the queen, move her and some of the brood over to here. So we need to empty out some space here to give her. So we need to take at least half those frames out.
Okay.
Doing that. What's in this super?
I just gave them space so they can start expanding
Okay.
because they were full.
Pretty frames. Everything you do, look for queen eggs.
Okay, I haven't seen any yet.
You're in the wrong box.
Well, you said everything I do.
Yeah, I know. We're working this up here pretty good. She should not be in this top box, but I'll tell you what, this last week or so I have got a ton of drones out there, which is good. And I know when I brought those nukes from the Nicaragua project, they came with a lot of trouble.
Got some drone cells. Those are drone cells in the bottom there. I have drone.
Yeah, I've seen a couple drone, and I've got frame full of eggs. So drone networker.
I got a frame full of fresh nectar. I have eggs over here.
Yeah. All right, this is good. Ooh-wee. Now, first thing, clean off the tops of those frames. Just watch the queen as you go. You should not move it. When you add on more room too soon, this is what happens. Here, they're
They don't utilize the space that
Right. It's a chimney effect. That's why you don't want to add room too soon. They don't use what they got.
So I screwed up.
Well, it's not a screw. You take care of it.
Yeah, because like this is like empty.
Yeah, so it's this one. Because remember, bees like to go up. You want them to go sideways before they go up.
Honey, nectar, honey, nectar. A full frame of honey, drone cells or drones.
I've got a queen. All right, stop out of the way. Let's get this over in there. She's a good-looking queen.
Where?
Right there in the center.
Yep, right there's the queen. Right there, guys. Right there's the queen. She was in the bottom when I found her earlier this spring too.
Okay, so we're going to give her this frame right here.
And the one next to it.
Go ahead and take that. Go on each side of it.
But there's not a lot of bees in it.
Yeah, that's why we're going to give her both. Make some room and put this one in there. Take out that third frame. You know what? That'll give her plenty of nurse bees. Because remember, any field bees, theoretically, are going to come back into here.
Yeah. Do we want to take it?
All right, when you put these in, you want the sugar up.
Sugar up.
Reason being, if it's like that, and the attendants die, well, then the queen can't get out.
Gotcha.
So just think of gravity and
Sugar up.
oh, let me go. So you just stick it down in there, just like that. Third of the way in, just like that. They will be all over her. Now, a lot of these bees, once they fly out, they're going to fly back into that. So that one is going to throw back there.
Wait, this isn't in now?
That one, let's go ahead and close it up. Yeah.
Oh, that one's on these frames.
Back in there. For your own good. You don't know it.
Cool.
Okay. Still that. Find that hive. Maybe those bees are the ones. You're done.
Oh, man, you got bees everywhere.
Okay. I bet come dark 30 they won't be. Now what do we do with this? You know what? I'm gonna pop this off. Why don't you just take that and put it right back on top of this?
Okay.
Because when those field bees get home, they're gonna want a place to go. So I'll pop it. You set that on and I'll put this stuff back on.
Come on, guys.
Alright. Look at all the yellow pollen that's already gone through that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're pretty good at putting those right where they go, aren't you?
Try to.
Well, you just take a few stabs. I'm gonna blow those off of there. Or ask them to leave.
Come on, go. Hold on a second.
Yep. All right.
I don't know if you guys can pick up on this. All the bees in the air right now. There's definitely a lot.